Hello, ready to rock and roll. I just had to take a 30 minute break, 32 minutes total, 30-minute break. So I was running out of time. I would have got there possibly with about, well, depends on the traffic really. I might have made it there with a couple of minutes to spare, but it wouldn't have been a lot. So it's just not worth taking the chance. So A5 northbound, time now is 1500, Friday afternoon. Traffic's been a bit of a nightmare on the way up here. Been really hard work. Just slow. Numerous little accidents, you know, like somebody's run into the back of each other. But there was a half hour, 40-minute delay coming off the M3 onto the A34, all because a coach had taken the front bumper off of a camper van. They were both off the road, but everything was so slow going past it. Ridiculous. So not good. So we've got 44 miles to go. Should get there at 16:04. I said about 4 o'clock, so it's about right. And it's a drop and swap. Now I've got an hour. 15 minutes of that is to get me to where I need to be parked up. So I ain't got a lot of time to be dicking about at all. And whilst I was on my break there, I was meant to phone up this truck stop and book a spot for the night. Let's hope they can get me in. I forgot to book it. I always wonder why this is the same speed limit as everywhere else, 50 mile an hour limit. Well, I suppose it's 60 mile an hour, then it drops down to a 50. But, oh, what are you doing? Turn that off. Beautiful day, 26 degrees. I've got a loaded box on and I'm swapping it for an empty one. Plans for Sunday has changed. I was going to Staff in Newcastle, but that's changed. I'm now going to Hull. I don't mind, as long as I'm up the road, it doesn't matter. So I'll get over Minnie. I'll get up here tonight, and then basically as soon as I pull out I'll be parking up. I can actually park right outside if there's space. So worst case scenario, I'll be outside. 'Cause this is another one of these places where you do a drop and swap, and the container that you're supposed to be picking up that's supposed to be empty isn't. Oh, can you wait an hour? Not really. Not unless you want it picking up tomorrow morning. And that would knacker me up a bit if that happened. So whilst I was on my break there, I keep meaning to do it, and I found a little accessory that helps with screwing into the base of my camera. So I could probably put it somewhere else, so I could have a different angle for it. But failed miserably, so staying where it is until I can find another way of mounting it. And this place as well is it's the drop and swap is never 100% straightforward. Sometimes it's, oh, can you take that off the bay, put that onto the bay, so I've got to drop mine, take an empty one off, and then drop that, and then reconnect the mine again and put that on the bay, drop that, and then reconnect to the empty. So and they have before. They said, "Oh, can you do us a favour? Can you just can you take two off the bay and swap them around?" And I did it. I didn't mind. I said, "Look, I went in. It was a Saturday morning. I thought, yeah, I can do that for you. It's no skin off my nose, and I'll help you out." But if I go in today and they say, "Oh, can you just?" No, I ain't got the time, mate. At least I can say, look, I have done this for you in the past. It's not that I won't, it's I can't. I ain't got the hours. I've got to be parked up in a minute. The traffic has killed it today. And the fact that I was delayed this morning with that first drop. Cyclists, stay there. Miles away from the red line. I just haven't got the hours to get there tonight. I've got a can of drink here. Oh, that was lucky. Thirsty. Can of Fanta, sugar free. It's about time through these traffic lights before I take a sip. So this is my last weekend of working for a couple of weeks.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A5, Roadman Road.
It's even called the Roman Road.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit. miles.
So I think the dash cam is dash camming. I think. $26 degrees. I tell you what, it's bloody hot in France at the moment. It's in the mid-30s. Too short how I'll get on with it. I like it. Well, I like it like this, and then I like cool evenings. I don't like going to bed when it's all hot and sticky. You know, it's like. So I was on the docks today, and you can always tell when there's somebody new, because they go super slow. And because I go into what they call pre-gate area, where you check in, I could see that they were on the kiosk. It's a self check-in. You know, press a little button. It's a keyboard. You tap in your info, and I could see them from a distance and they were there. By the time I got round, they were still there. And then I'd checked in and I was just moving away, and they literally just finished checking in and they were moving off. So I let them go. Jeez, get over. And then
traffic on A5. Traffic jam ahead between Passyway and Passyway. 2 minutes delay.
So I went off in a different direction with them. Went and got a box off. And I came back up to Area 1, and they were there in Area 1. So they were having a box put on, so they obviously had a box off and a box on. And then you have to go to the seal check area, seal check area. So there's a custom seal on the back. You go to a kiosk, you type the seal check, the serial number of the seal in, and that gets you access that allows you to leave the port. Now, this particular person clearly hadn't done that, because they got to the exit gate and went and then they tried, instead of like phoning up the help desk, they just reversed back off the kiosk and looked to me as if they were reversing all the way back up, which is quite a way and could cause potential carnage and chaos, by reversing all the way back up to the seal check area. It's not a thing to do, because it's one-way system and it just caused chaos. Luckily for them, it was quiet. So I did feel a bit. It's like, if you haven't been shown it, you can't just go on the docks and wing it. Do you know what I mean? It's not just something you can't do. So either they haven't been told how to do it, or they were told how to do it and they haven't done it how they were told, or I don't know. Stay. So I don't know what the reason was, but when you pass a course, you pass an online assessment, safety instructions, which is fine for the safety bits, but it doesn't tell you the routing of how to get around from A to B to C to D. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't tell you or show you how to do that, and where the kiosks are and what you've got to do when you leave. It doesn't. Not that I remember anyway. I don't remember doing any of that. When I was taken round at least half a dozen times, maybe a dozen times, before I was let loose on my own. And then I wasn't completely sure, you know, it's like, because it's quite daunting. Now it's second nature, but you know, every port is different. We all have a different way of doing it. Every container yard is different. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so I did feel a little sorry for them. We should get into this place at 16:04. 34 mile to go. A couple of little delays, nothing much. Just enough time to put the trailer, hook up and fuck off. I had for my tea last night, I bought some, it was at Tesco's. And it was a couple of little chicken breasts, and they were in you're supposed to cook them in an oven. So it's a couple of little chicken breasts with garlic butter and mushrooms. I thought, I know what, I can cut that into strips and I can do that in my Ridge Monkey. So I did that, and I had some broccoli and cheese. Again, Tesco's, ready done. Just wang that in the microwave. That was really nice dinner, lovely. So tonight I've got a similar sort of thing where you're supposed to cook it in an oven, but I'm not going to cook it in the oven. And it's chili chicken. Well, peri chicken. 2 small chicken breasts, which is, I don't know, that'll do me. I can manage that. I can manage, you know, I'm a man of the world. I can manage 2 small chicken breasts. So I'm going to have those, and I do have 2 vegetable wraps on skewers that I bought from Tesco's, and I'm hoping they're all still alright. They should, well, I'm hoping, I haven't checked them, so they've been in the fridge, so they should be alright. So we're going to check those, and if they're alright, instead of cooking them in the Ridge Monkey, that's all going in a wok. So I'll do the chicken first, then I'll chuck all the vegetables, take them off the skewers, chuck them in the wok, whiz them up, and I don't know whether I'm just going to eat it like that. I've got some wraps, I might dish them into a wrap, or forget the wraps, I've got some, and this is a revelation, I've only just found them. I didn't even think it was a thing. So I normally boil pasta, do pasta, load pan of water, chuck the pasta in. Yeah, it's not rocket science, is it? Easy. But I found pasta in a bag, and you microwave it, and it's all done for you. So I haven't got to mess around boiling water. Which, okay, you think, oh, that's easy to do. Yeah, I'm in a fucking truck, so yeah, it's easy to do, but it just adds to the complication. So anything to make my life simpler. And it tastes all right, actually. It's a dal mio. Pasta in a bag. Excellent. Brilliant. So that does me, and I might add one of those to it. So it's either wraps or pasta. It depends how hungry I feel. It might be both. In fact, I'm fucking starving. I reckon it'll be both. Or if I can get into this place tonight. See, this is the tricky bit. There's a pub opposite. And I could go in there and have a nice meal for under a tenner and a pint. See, that's quite appealing as well. I'm only taking a 9 off tonight. Oh, there's that water tower there. That's what I was trying to find. It's beyond that hedge. And one. Oh, you can only see one in whichever direction. What was the directions?
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A5, towards Rugby.
Come on, traffic. I don't want to stop. I want to keep rolling. I want to keep rolling. I want to keep rolling. I'm keeping rolling. Bit of a camber here, so you just got to watch out a little bit. I don't mind you pulling out in front of me, but for you to put your foot down, that's it. Now you're getting, now you got the hang of it. There you go. That's it. Don't make me slow down.
After a quarter of a mile, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A428, towards Northampton. Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Reverse thrusters, reverse thrusting. Go around to the left. For once there was some indication.
After 600 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A428.
Oh, there's a story
Cross
about.
the roundabout and take the second exit.
There's a story. Oh yeah, just put both indicators on there, dickhead. About the box that I took back. You remember I said in the last video that I said that the it was full of shit. It had hanging garments in it, so the rails were in it, and all the plastic. Then there's a big sheet of plywood on the floor and rubbish and
After
paper
900
and.
feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A428, towards Northampton.
So normally when it's like that, you go into.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
You go into this particular container yard, and they're quite fussy, and they'd normally either reject or bill you for it. So the email had gone through and they knew all about it, and then they looked at the overall general state of the container, and it was a rust bucket, you know. It was just really rusty and horrible. I think it was end of life.
After
And,
a quarter of a mile, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, M1, towards the north. Then take the motorway.
So they condemned the container and said they wouldn't take it. Doesn't matter there was shit inside it. They just condemned the whole lot and said no, we're not having it. So
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then take the motorway.
so that went back to our yard. I swapped trailers. So what will happen with that is that it'll get rebooked onto the quay. So it will go for scrap somewhere. Whether that's here or in another country, or I don't know where it goes. But it's made its last commercial. It won't be making any money from now on.
Towards Leicester for 25 miles.
What they might use it for is that you tend to find containers like that can be used for scrap metal, and then what happens is the container, you send the shipment of scrap metal out in that particular container that's condemned, and the scrapyard keeps the container. It's like, there you go. It's a way of getting rid of them. Easy money for the scrapyard. 4 ton of scrap delivered to you free of charge. Thank you very much. Like a little bonus, isn't it? Junction 20 exit 9 closures, 8th to the 10th of July. Exit closures. We're not going to junction 20, so we're alright. I think we're junction 22. Now it's not so bad here if where I'm going to. Worst case scenario, I've got several choices. I can either southbound and come back like the way I just came, or are you been this lane? Yeah. Or I can head northbound and go up to the M42 or A42, hang a left and go back to the M40 that way. So I've got a couple of I do have an exit strategy for tomorrow morning, and I'll be travelling early as well. So as soon as I finish, which will be just before 5 o'clock, I'll 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. I'll be with my card in at 2 in the morning. So by 2:15, I'll be on my merry way. And it'd just be getting light. It was lovely this morning. There was I left at about 2:20, 2:30, and the sky was just sun was just breaking at about 3 o'clock, and it's just that lovely start of a glow from black, all the purples, to a purpley sort of hazy type thing. Oh, it's lovely. Best part of being up at that time in the morning is seeing that. That's it. He's away. 22 we're coming off at. Well, 27 to 29, 1 hour delay. Good job I'm not going any further today. There's quite a few cars broken down as well. Just to add to the... So everyone slows down and have a look. He's just broken down, you know what I mean? Don't bother looking. Fuel and AdBlue to get us home. We'll brim the taps. We'll brim the tanks tomorrow. When I get back, I'll get a few bits and pieces out of the truck, so there's not so much shit for me to cart about when I leave. So I'll empty my truck on Friday. I'll empty most of it. There's certain things I'll leave in it, like all the cleaning gear and stuff like that. I'll leave all that in here, the first aid kit. Resurface this. They haven't. That's always the thing, isn't it? They resurface the stretch of road, but it's still bloody bumpy. It should be like snooker table smooth. No? As you can probably see by the bouncing around. Oh, I'm hungry. I want to look at the use by date. On Sunday I'll need to make myself something, because where I think I'm going to be stopping there isn't anything. But there's a McDonald's. I've got two choices. So we'll see. Car transporter next to me, you'll probably see in a minute or two. Cars going to the car auctions, BCA. Go on, you're making a bit of a meal of it, my son. Come on, get on. I'll flush you in. You're looking. Oh, you're not even looking, are you? I'll flush you once more. No, make your own way then. There you go. So feeling a bit better today. Bit of a blip on Wednesday. I was just lack of sleep. And Thursday was pretty shit. It just gets you sometimes, you know. Into all sorts of questions as to why am I doing this? Why am I, working as hard as I am? Well, I use the term work hard loosely. It's not hard work. The work is easy, but the hours are long. I reckon I'll be back in the yard for 5 o'clock tomorrow. And probably won't put my card in till 10. My slot on the docks for Sunday is 10 to 11. I haven't had that confirmed yet, but it's 10 to 11. 10, not 10 to 11, as in 10:50, but between the hours of 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. It's a 1 hour window. So if I put my card in at 10 o'clock, 15 minutes to do my checks, and then I'll be down there by 10:30. Hopefully done and dusted in an hour. 11:30, up the road. I should be up in Hull for 6. I might a little bit earlier. I might go for 9:30. Yeah, I might try and get 9:30. It saves me an extra half hour to get up the road. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, it's not all I need to do is put a twist in the strap, and that won't. That'll drive me mental on a long journey like that. Big old box. That's what it's strapped on. Should have outriggers with pins on, that fold up. They don't need to be supporting, so they could fold under the trailer, but they could fold up, hook on, and that stops it from sliding about. So all the weight is on the flatbed of the trailer. Pins to stop it from moving. Yeah, maybe there's a reason. Miles. Come on. Irish lad. I think I said the other day, you don't see as many Irish lads today because they ship out of is it Rosslare? Wherever the Irish port is. I think it's Rosslare. It's the one I went into once. Fishguard Rosslare, I think. Anyway, they ship out of Ireland, Southern Ireland, and come straight over to Cherbourg. And then they get the drivers get a full night rest, so it suits them. And then straight into France. I keep thinking about European work. I like the idea of it, but I don't know if I can be doing with all the learning of all the paperwork. Whether it's do I need that stress and hassle of learning a whole set of new procedures? And it's not like I'm unhappy where I am. You know, work here is quite easy. Left alone, do what I do. Or am I getting itchy feet and I need a bit of a challenge? Now, a lot of the places I go to, I've been to already. I'm trying to think where I've been this week. I think there was only maybe one place that I hadn't been to. It was a new place. down here. Go on then. Get your wits about you. No need to thank me. Services are only 9.5 miles away, so there's always the chance I could 15 minutes to get to here. I honestly don't think I'm going to have 15 minutes. Might have. Fuck Rhetoric. Everybody leaving it late to get into that left hand lane. There you go, BMW driver leaving it even later. And a van. Let's see if there's anybody that's really late. Anybody going to dive across? No, doesn't look like it. Some big old splats on the windscreen. Now, what are inside some of these things? I'm sure they're like miniature aliens. Because it's not like, it's like yellow pus, shitty stuff. How come insects don't have blood? I suppose maybe because they're not a mammal. Yeah. Not being a biologist or a zoologist, I don't know. to peg off the pace. Shouldn't have really done that, should you? But by my good nature, I've got to ease off. I didn't see it, thank you. I might have missed it. I don't think so. Oh, I'm tired as well. Mercedes. Unbelievable. Just forced the lorry into the outside lane, you stupid cat. There you go. You daydreaming or something? And now you're not letting the lorry back in. Oh. Nasty bit of work. Look at you. Mind you, the lorry shouldn't have got out of there. But really? Oh no, they got in the outside lane. Oh dear, oh dear.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 22A511 towards Colne.
There is some appalling driving about. Right, so we've got to be pretty slick in this place. We haven't got time to be mucking about. Places there's a little place down here on the left. What's that? How do you get a van in there?
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A511 towards Barton.
Not sure what's going on there. So we'll take the second exit.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
So there's a little place on the left down here. There's also a lay-by. It's the entrance to the travel lodge or something like that. And you often see trucks parked up in there. Don't know how much you'll see from where we are. place down in there.
After half a mile, cross the roundabout
Travelodge car
and take
park.
the second exit, A511, Shore Lane.
There's a lay-by there. I had breakfast in there once. Pretty basic, but it's cheap. I think they've closed up now. Don't think there's any more lay-bys. The thing that's going in my favour is that it's Friday night.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A511, Shore Lane.
And you don't get so many people staying out on a Friday.
Quarters of a mile, turn left, B585, Beveridge Lane. After half a mile, bear left.
There's a lay-by there, but geez, really they're gonna have to put a truck in. So
Bear left, B585, Beveridge Lane.
place on the right is where the truck stop is, in there. It looks pretty empty at the moment. Yeah, it's fairly
After
empty.
900
It's got a couple
feet,
going
cross
in there
the
though.
roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Beveridge Lane.
You can go that way. Okay, is it that way? I don't know. Can't remember. But I always go this way. Don't ask me what. I think it's because it's easier to get in.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
No, I'm not. Where are you taking me? Going completely the wrong direction. Good job I know where I'm going. You want me to go straight over there? No.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Beveridge Lane.
No.
Go around the roundabout and take the third exit.
So worst case scenario, I'll park on the road here on the left. Oh, not see bloody cars everywhere. Okay. Right, the good thing is they've got spaces. Oh, this is looking like it could go in my favour. Did they see me coming? And open the gate? Or is the gate just jammed open? I think it must be jammed open. Right. park here. It's all looking quiet.
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, Beveridge Lane.
Right, I am here. This is all going to turn itself off. In 3, 2, 1.